talk to Interior Undersecretary for Operations, Epimaco. Good morning, Yusek. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good morning, Ria, and to all your followers and viewers, good morning.
Sir, what is the story behind all of this, Yusek? Are there talks of possibly scrapping quarantine classifications?
Well, we are in the period of studying it together with other agencies in the small technical working group. No? Again, the ultimate objective is really for local governments to look at granularized types of lockdowns. And that later on, when because of our continuous vaccination program, if we reach what we call population protection level of the population and or herd immunity, then maybe it should be time for us not to do lockdowns at the level of the province or in the cities or municipalities. We let the local governments do it for them. But again, there's no this discussion has not reached in full discussion with the IATF level yet.
Okay, but have you been able to consult with the LGUs about this, sir?
Not yet, but this was disclosed during the DOH organized town hall meetings with local chief executives because many of the governors wanted to have independence in declaring lockdowns in their municipalities and cities within their jurisdiction. And we mentioned that this can only be done by them with the concurrence of the regional IATF. And for purposes of community quarantine classifications of provinces, independent component cities, and highly urbanized cities, it's still the IATF who has to classify their community quarantine on a monthly basis until and unless we reach the level of population protection with the vaccination. Maybe we can start discussing giving that full autonomy to them.
Okay, so this is really still in the discussion stages for now. But Yusek, if it does push through, hindi ba mas nakakalito ito? I mean, you have so many different areas or cities and towns which may possibly be adjacent to one another, but they each have possibly different restrictions. How is this going to work?
Yun po ang dahilan. That's the reason why this is not yet in full implementation, because we have to make sure that first, the local government units must all be prepared already. They are to do this, no? In terms of contact tracing, in terms of localizing the PDITR strategies of the government, in all other areas, no? So this has to be clearly coordinated amongst local governments. So again, there's no details on this yet, but at the end of the day, when we reach the level of herd immunity of vaccinating 70% of our population, we have to be ready na ibibigay na natin sa local governments.
All right, so that may actually still be a while away, but is there a target date for this for the implementation of this?
Well, it's already being discussed in our National Action Plan 4 with the National Task Force. So meron ng initial discussions.
All right. So thank you very much for clearing that up for us. We appreciate your time this morning. Interior Undersecretary Epimaco.